Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel and more Birthright as we show more here from the sort of non-political realms in the Docandragh section for the Canasi. So, guilds today, the one we're taking a look at will be the Docandragh Coster. But there's others out there as well, the Joffrin League and the Society of the Serpent, of course, which is evil and not up for players to run. But there's a lot of smaller operators out there as well. But the one they show us and the one that's available is the Docandragh Coster. It's considered true neutral. Players can have access to it. It's a huge guild, as you can see. It basically represents a union of hundreds of loggers, miners, farriers. It basically seeks to control the rich trade of forest products in Jafra, Karain, and Mindusai, as you can see where it's also spread out, and roughly evenly between the realms too. The leaders of the Coster will wisely use the exploitation of natural resources to prevent the destruction of their greatest sources of income. So again, plenty of holdings there, a couple of level 4 guild holdings, which is pretty solid as well. Huge amount of Regency available and 16 gold bars in the treasury, not bad at all. And basically rakes in about 21 gold per turn, so probably a fair bit of upkeep and everything, but at the same time, already sitting on a chest of 16 is pretty good. So between your resources there, you have room for expansion, raising up some of these holdings hopefully, but then also maybe acquiring some new ones. Now the existing ruler, Omar El Rihal, level 9 thief, pretty solid bloodline, neutral good, interestingly enough, leads the Coster. So this wealthy merchant prince from a fine Coranian family took his inherited properties and investments and turned them into a sweeping mercantile empire covering 3 realms. This gentleman in his late 60s possesses a great sense of humor and impeccable manners and taste. Also enjoys newly gained political power in Jafra. So, again, pretty simple stuff here. So really, this one would be just keeping the expansion and the flow going. Now, whether you run him or maybe like a younger successor in the family or something like that, since he is pretty old, or to someone else that's sort of being chosen as a successor, plenty of potential here. But obviously, there's a lot going on in all 3 of those realms. So you got to kind of have one guild here that you're running, but really with separate political realities and other things going on in those realms as well. So always something to keep in mind too, as not all of your holdings will necessarily be fully secured, and you got other rival guilds there too. But that is, again, plenty of stuff to start with there as far as resources go. But as we can see, the Lamia has holdings, the Merchant League has a fair bit as well. So yeah, there's just and then what is it? Oh yeah, the Society of the Serpent as well. So another sort of ever-present threat. So we got plenty of Anshe competition here, should we call it? Although not necessarily honest trade competition, but more sort of insidious evil competition. So there's a fair bit out there, but you are essentially the biggest guild in the region, and you can act accordingly and maybe winnow out some of the smaller competitors, but also maybe work towards the good of the realms that you're in, and also help deal with the Anshe influence as well. So a fun one to run, guys. Let us know if you've had an interest or run the Docandragh Coster in any way, shape, or form, or had some sort of interactions with it in your campaigns. Hit us up in the comments, like and subscribe. If you want to support the channel even more, hit us up on Patreon. You get videos like this early and other exclusive content as well. Thanks for watching.